back at Rocketown. We have some locals again. These ones aren't high like yours was, though. Who do you think was high in that band?
In which band? Oh, okay. I know who it was.
The one that legally should have been.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, and we're here with
My name's Brock. I do vocals.
Isaac, I play drums.
Ashley. I play guitar.
Charlie, I play guitar.
Aiden, I play bass.
Finally interviewing people that are taller than me. Have you guys had any bad stage nightmares?
Charlie has all of the bad ones.
All the bad experiences. I have a preamp tube in my head from my cab that decides not to work sometimes, like last night at practice, and hopefully not tonight on stage. So that's fun.
On stage and the time before that on stage.
It happened in like a year.
When we first started playing, Matt would get really close to me and almost knock me out with his bass, so that was kind of frightening, especially since I was new and felt kind of intimidated by him, but I'm fine.
Have you ever got like head of a bass straight in your stomach or in your head?
No, but he almost knocked me out during our music video.
Yeah.
It's literally like in the comments. There's so many comments about that too. Like, wow, she almost got knocked out.
They're such ladies' men. Well, that was going to be my next question. Do you have any memorable moments from shooting any music videos?
That would be mine.
Well, that's the music video we have. So yeah, that's it.
The guy who shot it was named Juice, and he every time he talked, we couldn't understand him because he just like, it wasn't like a Ebonics thing. It was more just like he mumbled, and then like it sounded like he had like 5 things of chewing gum in his mouth. So it was just like, yeah, get over there. And I was like, okay. It was great.
Our bass player Matt understood him perfectly every time. Just point that out.
That was true.
Matt was our translator for Jews.
We also decided on the song on the day of. Yeah. So we kind of got there and we're like, what song should we do? I guess we'll do Avalanche. Yeah.
That's good.
What do you want your funeral song to be? We go a little morbid here. Forgot to warn you about that.
Can I just have like the entirety of the Black Parade by MCR played at my funeral?
Why is that such a common answer? I forget who it was. I think it was somebody from Famous Last Words, but I think I'm wrong on that. Said he just wants the whole Helena video to happen with his casket.
I love it.
You know, it's weird that I've already thought about this answer before in the past, but definitely New American Classic by Taking Back Sunday, for sure.
If you thought about the answer, have you thought about how you want to die?
Oh yeah. I've thought about it multiple times. Decapitation, probably. You know, all that Game of Thrones just got that in my head right there.
I've had a few bands tell me they want to die just like breaking their neck, jumping off stage. Quick death and you're doing what you love.
That'd be a great eulogy.
I think September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. That sounds so sick. Like, it would be so happy. It doesn't matter. It's a great song. Or we could do Let's Groove, so everyone dances like Kronk and what's her name does, and Kronk's New Groove. That's so awesome.
I'd probably say Deathbed by Reliant K. It's classic.
I'm down for anything. I just want like a cool ass DJ. Like.
Are you a party band?
Not really, I think. I don't know. We've had our fair share of like getting totally wasted at our drummer's house, but that's about it.
I was gonna say as a band, not necessarily like.
But me and Isaac.
But like personally, so we like to have fun, stuff like that. It's, I don't know. One time I was eating pizza and I guess I took paper towel and tried to dab off the grease, but then ate the paper towel on the pizza. That probably says a lot about me as a person. So.
I've done that kind of shit sober. You get tired enough, you'll eat anything. All right, so I think you said you guys.
I have one. One time, Charlie and Isaac and I were hanging out, and we went with Ashley to a Domino's, and we were all like super. I don't know how we were inebriated, and Ashley took this super cute photo of us, like, and my mom liked it, and then Charlie's mom liked it, and they told us like, you guys are so cute, and I was like, oh, if they only knew, like.
I told my mom, I was like, yo, we were drunk. She was like, oh, yeah. She was like, all right.
Next time I see your mom, oh, remember that time that you were drunk in a Domino's? Like, oh, thanks. Yeah, thank you, Miss Mar. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
It's not the cutest thing you've ever seen.
Isn't it amazing though how sober you can become when your mom calls?
Yes, yeah, it is.
I never had my mom call me when I was drunk. Because I'm not drunk all that often. I don't drink as much as them.
Usually I have my mom call me while she's drunk.
Same.
It's really fun. You know, you really connect in that level.
It's interesting to see the things that your parents will admit when they're drunk.
Sometimes a little too much.
Sometimes it's scary, yes, yeah. All right, so I think you mentioned you have music coming out in January?
We have a full-length album that we're going to release in January, and we're going to do a single in October, and then another one maybe in November. We're still talking about that. But yeah, definitely one in October.
Do you have any song off the record you would consider like the black sheep of the record?
Oh, yeah, we have this song called 1071 that's like really like classic punky almost, and then like this like stupid core breakdown at the end. So it's like this really weird like mashup of stuff. And I remember our producers when we had the song laid out and after we recorded it and everything, they were like, hey, we should drop this song from the record, and we're like, no, like we paid for it, we're doing it. It's good though. It came out really well, and our producer Trevor was like, yeah, I actually really like this song now. So
That was the only one we recorded drums for the entire album at Ocean Way Studios here in Nashville, but that was the only one we recorded over at CSA, so it was a good time.
If you could choose, 3 artists that have kind of set the fundamentals for what inspires your band, which would they be?
everyone looks at me. I think the Ghost Inside is a big one for me and for Ashley. I don't know about them, but for me it's huge. We talk about Stick to Your Guns a lot. That's another one. Jesse's writing style is something that I wish I could emulate. I love it so much. And I don't know. We used Wage War as a huge mixing reference on our new stuff. So that.
What he said, I don't know. Wage War rocks. I like them. We all like them, I guess.
No, I think those are spot on.
All right. I guess I'll ask, what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you at a show? Whether it be one you were playing or just when you attended.
Charlie got slapped at a show on stage.
I got slapped on stage. We were playing Detonate, and I was like, my friend Lauren was in the front row, and I was like getting in her face during the verse, and she just slapped me straight across the face.
At least it was a friend and not like a stranger.
Yeah, at least it was a friend.
I thought it was a complete stranger, and so I look over and Charlie's getting slapped by this girl in the crowd, and I was like, no way. Like, I almost stopped playing. I couldn't handle it. It was really funny, and looking back on it, I wish I would have just started laughing and not tried to keep my cool, because it would have been a lot better of a story. Yeah.
Oh, me personally?
You haven't said much this interview, so.
Well, I haven't actually played with this band yet. I'm only filling for Matt for right now. But I have thrown up on stage, and it was in, a large crowd, 100+ people.
Did the venue make you clean it up?
Well, I think the singer, when he slipped on it, did most of that for me.
I don't know. Probably just almost getting knocked out by Matt, and then I have some weird encounters every now and then with other band people. Like, one time I came into this building before the rest of the guys were here, and everyone turned around and looked at me like, oh, like, I think you're at the wrong place, or like, can we help you with the merch, But yeah, just little things.
That's just rude.
We had this guy in this other band tell her, like, he walked up to her, he's like, hey, I'm in a band, like, what's up? And she just goes, oh, really? Well, what band are you in? And he told her, and then she was like, oh, well, I'm playing right after you. and it was like the ultimate burn. It was so great. So.
Do you just walk away, not knowing what to say?
Yeah, you did.
All right. Is there any last words or statements you'd like to leave with your fans?
No more.
I hate myself that I get that reference.
Listen to our boys in Elmira. They got a huge show yesterday. I don't know.
That's it.
Listen to our boys on the Human Condition. Cody and Ian sitting right over there.
Do you want me to just keep going back and forth
No,
like this?
we're good.
You got enough
Yeah,
bands
we're
got
good.
out?
Yeah.
All right. All right, thank you.
Okay, cool.
How can you miss someone you never met? I cringe thinking about the wasted breath, the wasted youth I wasted on you. How can you miss someone so quick to forget? Illogical and separate, so we